My name is Mohit Sharma. I am the lead DevOps engineer at Canstar. The main mission is to empower the Australian consumers how to make better financial decisions. We also launch a commercial site which is called Canstar Blue, where we try to target the customer in making more commercial side decisions, such as getting better energy plans or the better internet plan or the phone bills. Canstar uses Fastly since 2019, and we use Fastly Delivery Network, Fastly Compute, and Fastly Next-Gen WAF. There is a couple of factors has made our decisions to move towards the Fastly WAF over any other vendors. One of us is the TCO, which is the total cost of ownership. And the biggest factor for us is we are a smaller team, and we were looking for some industry leader experts, such as from Fastly sides, who can actually help us implementing those security WAF. But the biggest for us is also time to value. We find out the way to implement the whole WAF was much easier. So rather than spending over a couple of weeks to a month, we actually able to start implementing in less than a few weeks. So that gives us a more power as a engineering team to work more on the improving the business sides and less focusing on the just doing the migration or learning about a WAF. It gives us more time for the engineers to do more innovation stuff and more things to how can we make the life of our customers and the website experience better, rather than just trying to solve the problem which is already some industry leaders such as Fastly WAF security team is trying to solve. The security is one of the critical factor for us, for our business reputation. So definitely in doing some DDoS protection, the bot mitigation, rate limiting, website injection, SQL attacks, all these things is actually helping us. And Fastly also provide the dashboards where you can see all the different attacks you're having in terms of reporting as well. Even for our non-production workloads, we are heavily use the Fastly CDN. And the reason we use even on the non-production is because firstly, the cost is way cheaper than any other vendors. And the second thing, which was very important for us, how can we give our internal development team a similar simulated experience which they are getting on the production, so that they can actually try to simulate that similar traffic, but also the similar caching experience in the non-production environments. But with the Fastly Compute, that we only paying for the number of requests that's coming, so definitely we have a benefit on the cost side, but also it helps us that engineers don't have a much learning curve, because they can just comfortable in using whichever the language they like to use, which Fastly currently supported more than 5-6. We are integrating with multiple different products which we are using from Fastly. So the integrations as well as the use, it makes much seamlessly easier for us, and it makes it very easier to as a unification that we don't have to go for third parties vendors. So it also helps us in reducing down our cloud cost. Overall experience has been tremendously very fantastic. Our time to go from the development to release is actually now in less than 2 to 3 days. So we go very rapidly for all our releases now. We do a lot of different type of caching. The simpler ones are the images, some of the PDFs, or the static JavaScripts or the CSS or files. So we usually cache all of these, depending upon, but on top of it, we also cache if the number of queries which customers are hitting on our Canstar website tables, whether it's on the commercial versus financial side, we also cache those if they are the same frequent number of queries they are making. So that actually helps the customer in less than micromilliseconds to get the response back. So from their side, they don't even realize with the blink of an eye, and they get the result on our website tables.